General Rajan Kochar, who's a defense expert, and I'll keep coming back to you both with these latest developments that are coming right now from the ground, where we are getting to know that Israeli Transportation Minister has stated that as of now there has been no decision to close the airspace or stop the activity at the Ben Gurion Airport. Discussions are currently ongoing following the home front's demand to limit the number of people present in the airport area to around 2,500. General Kochar, thank you so much for taking out your time and for speaking to NewsX. I want to understand how are you viewing these renewed hostilities between Tehran and Tel Aviv. I want to understand if you believe why you believe this has happened at this point in time, because we'd seen continued operations that were in Lebanon, but after the strikes in Beirut, why did Iran want to launch these ballistic missiles towards Israel?
You see, what is happening is, like, I'll just take you back by a few months, that when those first round of talks were taking place in Pakistan, at that time also this Lebanon issue came up, and we saw Israel escalating in Lebanon. So we have to understand one thing. Since Israel is not part of the negotiating deal, Israel, though of course Trump claimed that Israel is on board and Netanyahu is on board and he's going to accept whatever decision is going to be taken by him, I don't think that is the case. The second important aspect is that whenever a deal is closing in, we are seeing that Israel is not wanting it to get through, or for it to succeed. And the prime reason is, we have to understand the reason why Israel went to war. Because American reasons for going to war were slightly different. Instead of the reasons, I would term that as your objectives. So the US objectives were different than the Israeli objectives. And right now, Israel feels that Iran has not been degraded militarily to an extent that they can join hands with Iran and say, okay, it's a deal and now peace must prevail. So Israel is very, very clear. Second important thing is, look at the voices which are emanating from Israel. Look at the right-wing elements, what they are speaking. They don't want an end to this war, because they still feel that Hezbollah has not yet been decimated as per their standards, because though of course a lot of degradation of Hezbollah strength, organization, capability and its arsenal have been depleted. Because I will just take you back last year when the offensive in Syria was happening in the Golan Heights area, where Israel went and expanded the Golan Heights to around 40-50 kilometers, and it even occupied Mount Hermon, which dominates Lebanon from that side, and the entire replenishment of Hezbollah was practically sealed. So I think there is a difference in objectives between the US and Israel. Second is, Iran is not yet ready to have a peace deal, because there is a lack of trust as far as the US is concerned, because Iran wants certain preconditions which Donald Trump is not agreeing. Today morning also Donald Trump said that there is no question of lifting of sanctions before the talks. So I think some kind of sensibility would have to prevail in case United States is interested to make the deal. You see, by Trump saying that we are very close to the deal and just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's not going to happen that way, because Iran is not giving any kind of affirmative statement as far as the deal is concerned. So I would just sum up my analysis to say that US and Israel have different objectives. Hence, Israel wants to continue the war. Secondly, US does not exert that kind of influence as far as Israel is concerned to stop the Lebanon offensive. Third is Donald Trump needs to soften up on his own his agenda points which he has given to Iran to suggest that some sort of a meeting ground must come. Because unless there is a meeting ground to suggest confidence or trust, I don't think this situation in Gulf is going to be stable.